Hello YouTube and welcome back to Psychology Every Day, day 87. Today we're going to talk about the top 3 ideas of psychological history that has been shown in studies. Here we have 40 studies that change psychology. Don't worry, we're not going to go through the book. I've already done that. Let's actually just get right through it. Here we have the top 3 winners podium. Let's begin with number 3. And what we have here is social conformity. So imagine you are sitting in a room and a guy shows you this at first, and it's a line. And then he shows you these 3 lines and he asks you one at a time which line is the same length as the original line. And this guy answers this. And you're like, that's not correct. That guy has to be stupid or something. But then each person also say this. And guess what? In a lot of cases, most cases actually, almost all of them, you too will answer what you thought was the wrong answer originally. And that shows how us humans conform to our social environment. That was a huge find. Number 2, cognitive dissonance. So imagine you get to do a test. It is sorting pens into dark and light colors, and it takes half an hour. It's super boring, but then you get instructed to be an instructor and tell the people that are about to take the test that it was quite fun. That has been shown to actually change your perception of the thing. So you would rate it as more fun if you were to give a presentation about that it was not boring, it was fun. And this is absolutely crazy in so many ways because it shows that our actions, speech is an action, will change our perception of everything basically. So that is why, for example, forced speech is such a huge issue when it comes to politics and stuff like that, because it will make it so that people change their minds depending on what they are allowed to say. Huge thing. Cognitive dissonance basically means that we don't like when our actions doesn't match our attitude, and then we will change one of these 2 things. But most often we actually change our attitude, which is crazy. And number 1, classical conditioning. If you sort of have to pinpoint one idea, one study in psychology that has had the biggest impact, it is for sure classical conditioning. And I say this as someone who is more of a fan of Freudian and Jungian theory, but those are more sort of systems and more bigger things than such a specific thing that classical conditioning is. And what that means is Pavlov discovered that when he fed his dogs using a bell, they would salivate. But then after a while, if he just rang the bell, they would salivate as well. And even though this is sort of a specific niche thing, it explains so much of our behavior, and it shows that we can make associations between external stimuli that doesn't actually have a logical association. And this of course spawned the entire behavioral field, and it is something that was not previously discovered, as far as I know, within either the Freudian or Jungian psychology. A lot of other ideas had already been talked about, but not proven scientifically. But classical conditioning was just, in itself, the biggest single home run in psychology history. Have a great day, everyone. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.